Hey Aquarius, this is your oracle reading for December 2021. Aquarius, December 2021. Trick or treat, mischief, and play. Divination of the Ancients message for Aquarius, December of 2021. Ouija board. Caution. Divine Circus message for Aquarius, December 2021. Confetti. Sacred Rebels message for Aquarius, December of 2021. Spirals of Manifestation. Shamanic Medicine message for Aquarius, December of 2021. Insects. Mystical Shaman message for Aquarius, December of 2021. The Journey. Trick or treat, mischief and play, stalking and stomping, eyes shining and banging baskets, faces and bodies that are no longer ours, laughing, skeletons, and candy caskets. Trick or treating is such a fun thing to do, is it not? Yet, why do we trick or treat? Ancient peoples understood that there were both mischievous and perhaps nasty spirits wandering around at nightfall at Halloween, as well as happier, more benevolent spirits. They thought that if they dressed as spirits themselves, then they would not be recognized as humans and attacked. The idea of causing a little chaos as one of these spirits was part of the imitation of the night. The practice in medieval Britain was aptly called souling. Today, trick or treating is a huge event. We spend much time, money, and effort dressing up as our scariest creatures, and this has even extended to dressing up as our favorite celebrities and other pop culture items. Instead of traditional candy apples and barmbrack, we give out a mind-boggling variety of candy. It matters not, the idea of frightening away death and darkness still stands. I believe that modern trick-or-treating also unites communities by introducing our families and friends to those around us in a non-threatening and joyful way. Many of us do not know our neighbors, even those who live next door, and Halloween gives us an excuse not to be so reserved and extend our boundaries. Should you receive the trick-or-treat card in your divination, it may well be a time to examine the role of play and mischief in your own life. You don't have to be a child to let go and have some playtime. You can extend the fun to others. Sometimes we are afraid to make mistakes, and play is one way to alleviate the pressure that we sometimes place ourselves to get everything perfect every time. Alternatively, it is worth knowing that there is a balance between manipulation and mischief. The former is not pleasant, and the other has, at its core, a sense of irrelevant fun. Not irrelevant. Irreverent fun. Ouija board, caution. Back away quietly from this situation, even though an offer may be tempting. Underlying issues have yet to rise to the surface, so look deeper into the situation before you take any action. Once you have uncovered all the facts, you can decide if you should take the plunge. or withdraw as fast as you can. The Ouija board is a very reliable tool if you know how to use it both correctly and wisely. But if you are in unfamiliar territory, then leave what you do not understand alone. You are invited to pull another card to assist you with your next step. I look beyond the surface deep, where shadows lurk and angels weep. This message is as clear as day. From danger I now step away. Seek expert advice. Retreat. Don't dabble in what you do not understand. Someone is not all they seem. Put psychic protection in place each day by seeing yourself surrounded in white light. Trust your intuition. The Ouija board's very name creates both fear and fascination for those who do not know how this form of divination works. Dating back to China from around 1100 AD, this method was known as planchette, planchette writing. Ancient Indians, Greeks, Romans, and medieval Europeans also employed this method of spirit writing. Today it is still used to receive information in seances. Confetti. You will soon have cause for celebration, whether a big win or a token gain, affirming that the best is yet to come. Sweet success is headed your way. Prepare to celebrate. It's time to be a party person, to find the celebrity with the spirit within. Maybe you already feel it, or maybe it's the last thing in the world you can imagine feeling right now. But whether it's on your radar or not, a cause for celebration is imminent. So you can put yourself in the party mood. Starts with a carnival attitude and a pleasure-seeking state of mind. Can you allow for pleasure, for play? Oh yes, there's always so much to do, but sometimes all that can happen more quickly and easily another day. For now, the Oracle Confetti suggests your time and energy are best spent in playfulness. That is the most enjoyable piece of spiritual guidance you are probably ever going to receive, so relish it. Don't wait another moment to get your celebrity vibe on. Confetti also brings you a message that if you want more success, happiness, and celebration in your life, you can enhance that right now by being happy for the success of others around you. Do you know that success is like a wave? When you genuinely congratulate another and feel happy for their happiness, your own energy field gets a jolt of that same energy. You attract it into your own life. You deserve success for all you've accomplished just as much as anyone else. So be happy for another, even if a part of you wonders if there is enough to go around, if maybe they have taken your piece of the pie, or if you wonder if their success is really deserved. Let such thoughts be without adding to their power by either being embarrassed about them, trying to pretend they don't exist, or feeling that you are a bad person. For thinking in such a way, just take charge and choose how you want to respond to another's victory. Maybe you can even respond to your own doubts by saying, this person is having their turn, which means my turn will be coming sooner. Be happy for them and be happy for you. Enjoy this oracle, which lets you know that the universe is giving you a notice of a party, and you are most definitely meant to attend, and it is heading your way. All right, for the first part of the reading, we have the foundation, support, guiding, messages, assistance, foundation of the reading. Trick or treat, mischief and play. You know, be a child again in your enjoyment, but have caution. But celebrate. So it's like, don't party too hard. But party, you know, or like have a good time, but not too much of a good time. Where you wake up the next morning and wonder what the hell just happened. Spirals and manifestation. The creative, rebellious path of love moves in spirals. It is not linear. Sometimes our mind decides that the way forward is to take clear steps from one point to the next logical point. However, there's a genius within that can guide us on an alternative route. If there is an unnecessary pothole or delay in the typical linear path of progression, and the curved loop in the path will be quicker, more fun, and more beautiful, then why not allow yourself to be guided to that path? This can happen through trust and wisdom rather than rigid adherence to what on the surface appears to be logical progression. You're in the midst of a spiral of manifestation. Something is coming into being, even if you think it is further away than ever before. How amazing it will seem when what you have been dreaming of falls into place. Suddenly, what you have been thinking of creating will plonk into your reality, seemingly out of nowhere, because it was just around the bend, just out of view on the spirit spiral of manifestation, and you could not see it coming. In truth, it was coming to you all along. This oracle has a message for you. Sometimes when we feel the furthest away from what we want, we are actually closer than ever before. Just one turn on the spiral loop of creation can see your manifestation take a root in the world. You must hold true to your faith and keep working on your progress. Forget about believing it when you are seeing it. Any old soul or young soul can do that. You are a bigger, braver, more ancient soul. You have enough chutzpah to believe it so that you can see it sooner, bigger, and brighter. Do not give in to those who tell you it should have happened already or that you have failed. They are just suffering from a lack of patience and understanding, as well as an arrogant assumption that their notion of timing is somehow superior to the greater divine timing at play in life. Being good well with yourself and the universe. All is unfolding perfectly whether you feel it right now or not. This oracle also brings a message to you about the perfect synchronicities that are taking place in your life. You may have started to notice these already. When we live from the heart, honor our creative center, and choose unlikely but lovingly rebellious ways to be in the world, we will begin to notice synchronicity every day. It is as though the universe is speaking to us intimately on all matters, which of course it is. This oracle reminds you that there is no point rushing to the bus stop. If you are way too early, you're just wasting your time. Better to live your life at a more appropriate pace and get there at the right time. You don't need the anxiety that comes from rushing towards your destiny. Try not to worry quite so much about the future. You will attract what you want and need so much more enjoyably if you relax and deal with the here and now. Remember, too, that your life path is unfolding in harmony with the paths of others. You will meet with each other for the greatest benefit when you trust in the flow of the one great creative spiral upon which this galaxy spins. Everything is ultimately in harmony with everything else to fulfill the great big creative intent of the supreme creative force of love. You're included in that. Luckily. Insects. Support. Insects come to free you from feelings of entrapment and powerlessness. This card indicates a lack of support from family and loved ones. Perhaps you feel as if nobody understands you or is even willing to try. You have experienced some type of upheaval, and your loved ones may be geographically, spiritually, or emotionally distant. Insects have crawled by to help you to adapt to your environment. Insects will teach you how to proceed and how to be proactive. For insects never let something like a natural disaster get in its way. Call upon insects whenever you get discouraged. This unthinkable nature of creepy crawlies reminds us to keep moving forward, no matter what. Insects brings the medicine of tenacity, patience, and detachment. Although insects have a strong sense of teamwork and community, they also understand the importance of minding their own business. Don't let your light fade when your words are disrespected or your actions are mocked. What other people think is none of your concern. It is your sacred journey that counts. Insects is here to give you the support and encouragement you need to fly high all the way. In Egypt, the humble fly was given a gold medal for bravery, and the scarab beetle was revered for its symbolic power of eternity. The Omphalos of Delphi in ancient Greece was a beehive-shaped stone thought to protect the temple. Native American dreamcatchers honors spider medicine as it weaves its web. You are protected, supported, and safe. Go with the flow. Be careful not to let worries turn into negative affirmations. Say positive statements daily. Acknowledge your strengths so you can call upon them when needed. Teamwork brings about desired results. Spiders, beetles, those who fly upon you cast their beady eye. Escape from web in which you're caught. You have the insect's full support. All right, second part of the reading is what you can do, change your perception to, align yourself with, put your energy into what you can do. So, insects support. Insects can be like confetti, right? So, insects, I assume, know how to fly around or get around and potentially enjoy themselves, I assume. But there's caution. Remember the insect card was telling you about the caution? Don't waste your time with what other people think necessarily. Spirals of manifestation. Caution again does coincide with spirals of manifestation. You're on a perfect journey. Don't be overcome by obstacles. Have fun though. Don't get too in a rush to the bus stop. The journey is an invitation to step outside the boundaries of your life as you know it. The journey is not a holiday, it's a call to be a hermit like and go on a pilgrimage into the unknown. There are no maps to the territory you will be exploring, no marked paths or road signs. The time is to embark on the journey. The great journey is here. Do not linger in the port when distant shores are calling. Fearlessly draw your own navigational charts as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true, even when you are not sure of where you are going. It is the departure that is most important. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost, and another ship may not arrive for a very long time. The journey is calling you, but the timing is premature. Collecting postcards or fantasies of where you want to go may take over your focus and make you miss your destiny. Other things must be completed first, or you may still be attached to knowing the destination. Remember that the point of the journey is not to the destination. It's who you will become as you are transformed along the way. Do not confuse the inner and the outer journey. The last part of the reading is the as above part, or the God, or the force, or big picture, collective consciousness, quantum fields. So as above, so below. There's guidance you can get with the journey, but there's caution as well. You don't want to go into, crossing the ocean into a giant wave or a rogue wave, they call it, or a hurricane. Then you get drowned. So caution, right, with the journey. But don't not go on the journey, right? Because it spirals of manifestation. You are on a path, okay? You're protected. The insects are letting you know that, tenacious, tenacity, not giving up. But have a good time. Throw some confetti out. Celebrate. You're a celebrity. So get some mischief and play. Just be careful with the karma and the caution here. But you're on a journey. Spirals manifestation. And that was your reading, Aquarius, for December 2021. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next month.